On this channel, I'm all about cooling fabrics on your bed. Fabrics that not only breathe, but wick away moisture, like your sweat, keeping you cool and dry. My favorites include natural fibers such as silk, lyocell, bamboo, and linen. But what about hemp? If you like linen, you're going to love hemp. Both linen and hemp come from the fibers from the stalks of plants. Both linen and hemp are very durable. They should last for decades, possibly generations. Both, of course, are cooling fabrics. Both do tend to wrinkle, so hopefully you don't mind. Both start out feeling a little rough, but with wear and a lot of laundry, they will get softer with time. High-end linen usually comes stonewash, so it can be very soft right out of the box. Linen comes from the fibers of the flax plant. One reason that linen is so expensive is that flax, or rather flax that's used to grow linen, is actually a little difficult to grow. Basically, France and Belgium have a monopoly on the good flax. Hemp, on the other hand, can be grown in much more diverse climates, so more places can grow hemp. In fact, hemp is considered a smother crop, which means it grows quickly and outcompetes other plants, kind of like a weed. So it's considered environmentally friendly, needing very little, if any, herbicides. In theory, for this reason, hemp bedding should be cheaper than linen bedding, but that's not necessarily the case. One reason is that growing hemp was illegal in most places, until recently, because hemp is actually a cannabis plant. Yes, the same cannabis where marijuana comes from. However, it's important to know that not all cannabis is created equal. Cannabis plants make a lot of different chemicals. The two that you have probably heard of are THC and CBD. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. THC, of course, is the chemical that makes you high and is the main ingredient in the flowers and leaves of cannabis plants that are grown for marijuana. CBD doesn't make you high, and it may have some medical benefits of its own. Right now, it is currently FDA approved for a rare form of epilepsy, and studies are ongoing testing it in pain, anxiety, inflammation, and a lot of other disorders. Keep in mind, the data is very limited. Cannabis fiber that is grown to make hemp may be enriched in CBD, but has very little THC. In fact, in most places, only certain strains of hemp are allowed to be grown. These strains have almost a negligible amount of the THC. So no, your hemp bedding doesn't contain THC, and probably not CBD either. Recently, Buffy started selling their own line of hemp sheets. As I have too many bed sheets, for some reason, I purchased the hemp duvet cover instead. Unlike most of you, I do not use duvet covers to actually cover a duvet, or rather a comforter. That's far too much work. I use duvet covers with my bed jet right behind me. In fact, I did a whole video on that, which I will link in the description below. Another use for duvet covers, especially in the summer, is as a very thin blanket. I found a second set of hemp sheets from a very unexpected source, Target. Target has a new line of premium bedding called Casaluna. Along with the usual Supima high-end cotton, you'll also find sheets made of linen and sheets made of lyocell, which are also two of my favorite fibers, and hemp. I haven't tried their lyocell or linen yet, but I couldn't resist the hemp. Compared to the Buffy sheets, the Target hemp sheets were a bargain. Now keep in mind, they're still expensive, much more than a premium set of lyocell or bamboo sheets, and certainly a lot more than a premium set of cotton sheets. but far less expensive than premium linen. How does the hemp feel? A while back, I did a review of linen sheets from Brooklinen. Link in the description below. These particular sheets were stonewashed and very, very soft. The hemp feels a bit rougher, but I have no doubt that it will soften up over time. Otherwise, it's completely indistinguishable from linen. Obviously, I washed all my bedding once before using it. And the Target sheets were surprisingly softer to sleep on than they felt in the package. And they felt very cool, which is a good thing as Southern California is currently in the midst of a heat wave. What about the Buffy? Like their other duvet cover made of lyocell, the Buffy comforter has quality stitching and very nice buttons at the bottom that are designed to close off the duvet cover. But how soft was it? Does it live up to its label? Surprisingly, it felt very similar to the Target sheets. Rough to the touch, but a little bit softer when you're actually sleeping on them, or in this case, sleeping under them. I purchased the Natural Contrast, which is a lighter beige on one side and a darker beige on the other. Interestingly, the darker beige was a lot softer than the lighter beige, so there may be some variation between fabric lots. Which did I prefer? Well, to be honest, they felt about the same. Any minor differences in softness will disappear over time as they're worn and washed. The Target sheets are such a good value. If you need a duvet cover, go with Buffy. But for sheet sets, save money. Go with the Target brand. Have you tried out hemp sheets yet? Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you'd like to learn more or purchase your own bedding, please check the links in the description below. And as always, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Nighty night!